Welcome, everyone. We are so excited that you are here. I'm excited to be here with you, and a very warm hello to our Riemann family in the Philippines. My name is Christy Belliston. I'm from the US. I live in Utah, and again, it's just such a great honor to be here with you. Hey, Steph. So, if you wouldn't mind, let us know in the chat your start date. I would love to know when you started with us, and so we can celebrate you. And I'm already celebrating that you're here and you're excited to learn, because that's what's gonna be happening tonight on this call. So okay, so first things first. Are you guys excited? You guys excited? So put excited into the chat if you guys are excited. Yes, good, good. Today is all about clarity. It's all about support. We want to make sure that you're fully supported here. It's about showing you that you are not doing this alone, that you're part of a global community. And we are here to walk you through this every single step of the way. And so take a deep breath, lean in, take notes, grab a notebook, grab a pen, because this is just the beginning. So I'm going to quickly get out of the way, share my screen with you, and walk you through all the things that you need to know about getting started with us here at Riemann. All right. Okay, so welcome. This is your Riemann orientation. You're officially a beauty planner with Riemann, and that's a really, really big deal. You already said yes. And again, tonight is about showing you how to win here. And so let's just walk you through all of your tools and everything that you need to set you up for success. So we're going to kick this off with, of course, a welcome to Riemann. And again, this is your support system. So it's simple, it's intentional, and we're going to also walk you guys through how to launch in your business the right way, so there's no guessing, there's no chaos. And we'll wrap it up with a few important announcements, so you guys know always what's next, what's going on. So nothing overwhelming, just clarity, direction, and momentum. And I know a lot of you guys probably have you've been on an opportunity call, you've heard a little bit about the history of Riemann, but I always love kind of going through it again, because it's a pretty big deal what we're doing here. We're doing things that are very different. And so first, Riemann was established in Korea in 2018. This is not a startup experiment. And I think that for me, that was reassuring, just knowing that, yes, I got to have the opportunities that are in place by being first, but just with that security of knowing that we're not just getting started. We've already been established. We've already had proven success. In fact, we've done 2.5 billion in revenue, and we are the #1 K-beauty brand in Korea. We've sold 40 million bottles of just actually one product, the dermatology cream, which is pretty exciting. And all of that happened before we launched here in North America. So again, very exciting time for all of us. North America launched in 2023, and global expansion has been rapid and intentional sense. We're in Taiwan, we are in Hong Kong, we are in Mexico, Malaysia, Singapore, and now you. And so again, this is vertical integration. We manufacture everything. You didn't join early stage chaos, but again, you guys get to have the rare opportunities that are in place when you are part of a global brand expanding. And again, we just launched in your area not too long ago. So we didn't just create these incredible products. We really thought through the entire business model here. So every decision was redesigned around 5 things that usually don't work all together. It's very, very hard to find these 5 things all in alignment. And so again, that's also another thing that makes this very, very unique. So let's start with our philosophy: science first, skin health over hype all day long. Our products, of course, are absolutely superior. If you guys have had an opportunity to try the products, I hope that you've had an opportunity to try the products, because that's really where your story begins. They're clinically driven, they're globally respected. And again, we are the innovators in the industry. We're not trend chasing. Again, we are the trend. We're what everyone wants. We're what everyone's chasing. So we also have our price here. This is luxury results without luxury markups, so that everyone has the opportunity to try these incredible products. And of course, our plan, a compensation model built for real people. And that to me was also something that I wanted to make sure that everyone could be successful here, that we had a compensation plan that no matter what you wanted to do here, you were going to be compensated for your efforts. And then of course, people, community over competition, support over pressure. We want to make sure that you're fully supported in every single way. The culture that we're building here is like nothing I've ever seen. This is my family for life. And again, this is why Riemann scales globally and why it works for people at every stage, including you. So I'm going to walk you guys through where everything that you need to know about your business is located, and it all starts at Riemann.com. So here, Riemann.com is your home base. Everything runs through here. You don't need multiple platforms or complicated systems. This is where you're going to enroll your customers and your new planners. This is also where you order as well. So you're going to order on your mall, is what we call it. And this is also where you track sales, your commissions, your bonuses. You're going to be able to access all of your business and marketing tools. Every single thing is in one place. So if you can log in, you can run this business. It's very, very simple. And we're going to walk you guys through this step by step. So right here, this is your business dashboard. We call it My Office. So this is where you're going to log in. You're going to log in here using the same Riemann.com email and password that you created when you signed up. So there's no extra logins, no extra passwords that we have to remember. And again, this is where this is basically where everything is going to live for you. Right here, what you're seeing is just a snapshot. And I love that every single day I can log into my back office and I can see where I am real time today. So here's where you're going to be able to check your commissions, your rank progress, your eligibility. You can also see your team, your customers, all of your reports live here. So everything is all in one place. What's really cool is that, again, you guys do not need to understand all of this today. I know I didn't. When I launched, I didn't know the compensation plan. I didn't know how to share my links. I didn't even know where my links were. And so it's all just learn as you grow. We'll show you exactly what to look for first. And again, here in your dashboard, you're going to see what matters. Okay. I love that we can customize our mall, because really this is going to feel like a very personal site just for you. And I want you guys to think of this as your personal website, your personal storefront. Okay, so here you're going to be able to create bags. Everything again that you need lives right here. You're also going to find your link. This is going to be your mall link for customers, your enrollment link for builders, and also a social share link that you can send. You can put this in your stories on Instagram. You can send this via text or DM. But again, everything is going to live right here. This is where you're going to be able to customize everything. One thing that has really helped me a lot is to know that I don't need to memorize every ingredient in every single product. I love knowing that I didn't need to have tech skills to do this business, and you guys don't either. Okay, so really, we just need to be using the products. We need to know how to share our link, and then you guys can also create bags as well. This is it's really, really fun. I love that whatever you're currently using right now, you can create a shopping cart with that. So when people are complimenting you on your skin, because they will, you can just send them one link. They don't have to go to a website where they have to find all the products. It's all in one place, and it's very, very easy checkout. And it literally, you guys, is as easy as one, two, three. Number one, name your bag. Number two, choose your country. Number three, add products to your bag, and you're going to create the bag, copy the link, and you're done. That's it. Go ahead and send that off. So again, you don't need to know all the things. You don't need to be perfect at this. Your first bag can be as simple as the ritual that you're using or the ritual that you love. And again, everything is right here at your fingertips. Okay, another thing is we have the drive. This is where all of your marketing material marketing materials are. It's early. This is your plug and play marketing library. And again, you don't need to create content, you guys, from scratch. Remon already did all of this for you. So here you're going to find all of your products on one sheet, your social media graphics, business tools, and your forms are going to be here, your company videos. This slideshow that you're watching right now, you're going to be able to find that here as well. So again, if you ever are thinking to yourself, what do I send? This is where you go if you're looking again for graphics or anything that you need, tools that you need for your business. Okay. So we want to just keep it really, really simple for you guys. Consistency beats creativity every single time. We're going to do the creative part for you. And it's all housed into your drive. Launching your business. This is where the magic starts. I remember the first day I launched my business. It was May 1st. It was 2024. And I woke up extra early that morning, overwhelmed with just excitement. And because I made the decision to launch. And it really just starts with a simple decision. So this is your roadmap. You don't need to fill this out perfectly, but again, I definitely fill this out. Fill this out because this was the first thing that I did as well, is just having those goals in place. We know that success here doesn't come from guessing. It comes from making a decision, deciding, right? So what do you want in the next 90 days? Why does this matter to you? Are you willing to follow a proven path instead of reinventing one? Success leaves clues. So this business is really easy for me because we have some of the greatest in the industry here at Remon. The best mentors are here at Remon. And so all I had to do was follow what they did. Follow what they did. And this is the first step. Okay. So this plan is going to keep you focused. It's going to help you when motivation fades, because it does. There's going to be days. But when you know your why, when you write all of this down, I'm telling you, this is the glue. This is what keeps you going. Okay. So goals give your business direction. Your why is going to give you the staying power. Okay. And say that again. Your why, knowing your why and why you're doing this, that's what's going to give you the staying power. Most people don't quit because they're incapable. Here's the thing. Most people quit because they're unclear. They don't know where they're going. And so again, this is why this matters. So my part is done. I get to pass the baton to our next incredible speaker. So I'm going to stop sharing really quick. I'm going to introduce her. I just got to meet her just a few minutes ago, 19 minutes ago. And I'm really honored to introduce to someone who's truly special in our Remont community. Karen joined us last October. She has many, many years experience in the industry. I want to say 20 years. Is that right, Karen? She brings
Mhm.
incredible depth and knowledge, leadership, and heart. She's a licensed physical therapist. She's a teacher at her core. So she's a mother, she's a wife. So she's got lots of things on her plate. And she's someone who genuinely knows how to guide people step by step to get the real results. What I love about her, she's a team leader here with us at Remon. So you're about to hear from someone who doesn't just talk about success. She teaches it, she lives it, and she helps others achieve it too. So please give me some hearts in the chat for our team leader, Miss Karen, who's also a wife of Patrick, who's on this call as well.
Okay, good evening, everyone. Thank you so much, Christine, for sharing us that wonderful information about our Riemann company, which I am so proud to be part of. And so now I want to share a family experience about the product. So we have a daughter who suffers from eczema. So if you don't know about eczema, it doesn't have any treatment. So it just have flare ups. So just a month ago, my daughter had a flare up, and the dermatologist suggested that she use a very gentle product. Okay, I don't know if like we're sharing already the picture. So there. Thank you, Sir Carl. So there. So for those who know about eczema, it doesn't have any cure. So what you do is just you have to go through the course of the flare up. And so it can be from 2 months to 7 months. And this is my daughter. And then when she had this a month ago, the doctor asked her to use a very gentle cream or lotion. But I suggested that she use our product, which is the Botolab cream. And first, she's skeptical. But I said, I know that our product is clean, pure, and safe. And if it doesn't work, I'll buy you what the doctor suggested. And so she started, as you can see here in the picture, it's all over her body. So the flare up is now all over her body. And so 2 weeks after using it, as you can see, the it dissipated already, all this bumps in her body. And then there's this thing in at the side that has boundaries over there. Now it has it went away. And then after 4 weeks, she was so happy, and she said, "Mom, look at my body. Uh, like it didn't have anything on it." And so imagine her pain going through 7 months of flare ups and suffering from that. Like your daughter's pain is your pain too. And I'm so happy that we have been blessed with this product in our hands. And so I'm so happy to share it with you. And I really testify through these experiences of ours that the products are really clean, safe, and pure to use. And so thank you, Riemann, for introducing it to us. So I hope that this is Botolab cream, by the way, of Suamel. Okay, thank you, everyone. And the next speaker, I would like to introduce the next speaker. He's very special to me. He has introduced me to the networking industry. Um, he's, he's been here in the industry for 20 years, a professional conditioning coach for 20 years also. He's very passionate about this networking industry because he loves to train, to mentor people. And his vision is to professionalize the networking company here, the professionalize the networking business industry here in the Philippines. And so he is our team leader, also my brand partner and my lifetime, my eternal lifetime partner, Coach Patrick Esmundo.
Yes, thank you so much for that generous introduction. Just want everybody to know that you can see, actually, if I look around, I'm actually in the hospital right now. Okay, I'm in the hospital because we need to take our daughter in for a checkup. Okay, so but that's okay, right? So when Judy calls, Judy answers, right? So thank you so much for that powerful testimony of our Riemann products. And we want to also take this time to thank Christy Belliston and our other guests who we will on the call, who you will meet later. They're from other countries, and it's 3 to 4 a.m. where they are. And so they're waking up or have stayed awake just so they can support us in the Philippines. Thank you, all three of you. And we're all so blessed to have Riemann in our lives for from several angles, right? First is from our skin improvement, translating to invaluable confidence, right? And to self-development, from being part of the community and attending trainings and events, and to improving our finances if we take time to learn the compensation plan and to work accordingly to maximize our income from it. So Riemann Philippines, as mentioned, started September, opened its doors on October 2025. It's only been 3 months old, but it's already blessed thousands of people's lives. if you are one of those whose life has been positively changed one way or another by Riemann, type 9. Type 9 in the chat box. So I am Patrick Ismundo, team leader of Riemann and one of the blessed to qualify for Riemann Village to visit in Jeju Island in 2026. And there is still time for more of us to join in Riemann. So let's go. All you have to do is become team leader by the end of December, and many will still qualify. So keep going. And so my part tonight is to talk about the most important rank in Riemann, and that is the most important rank a new planner should focus on, and that is the rank of senior manager. Why is it the most important? Two reasons, two quick reasons. Number one, because it is the highest rank you can reach that you will retain for life. You just have to hit it once, and it's a rank for life. And the second reason is because it is where you make 3 times the income of a planner. When you come and join, what you do is you become a planner, right? Apologize for the noise around here. So it's where you make at least 3 times the income of a planner. Let me explain how to qualify and why you should put together a game plan to intentionally attain senior manager rank as fast as possible. Next slide, please, Sir Carl. So you want to become a senior manager as fast as possible, right? And this is how you get it done. These are the simple requirements. You need to accumulate 6,000 SP within 3 months. Okay, so if you say you join December, January, and February, within the 3 months, 3 most recent months, you need to accumulate 6,000 SP. It can be 2,000 SP per month for 3 months, or it can be 6,000 SP in 1 month, or any combination, but you just need to accumulate 6,000 SP. And what's counted for your SP are your personal orders, your personal customers' orders, and your first level distributors' orders. Let's say you have a planner, their orders are counted to you or are credited to you for your ranking up. Of course, your first level distributor customers' orders also will be counted for your becoming a senior manager. And that's all that's required for you to become a senior manager. And once you hit that, you actually make 30 to 40%. And go ahead, Sir Carl. Next slide, please. So let me tell you why it's important, right? So this is you. If you're a senior manager, the least you can be making is 30%. Okay, and so if you have a customer, whatever they order, you are making 30 to 40%. That depends if you are hitting the top retailer bonus. And so the minimum that you'll be making is 30% if your customers purchase and everything that the customer purchases. Now, if you have a planner, somebody you help learn about the business, when they purchase something, they make 10%. So you make the difference. This is the open group. So that's 20% that you're making because they make 10%. And if once you help another person in your group become a manager, they make 20%. And so you make the difference. So that's 10%. 10% of whatever they purchase and whatever their customers purchase, right? And then, of course, you make this. If you have another a partner that which is a senior manager, the same rank as you, don't worry. Even though you're making the same rank, you're both making 30%. The company is generous enough to still give you 5% of whatever they purchase or whatever their customers purchase. So basically, that's how you make the most out of being a senior manager. And so that's the most exciting thing. So people ask, what's the fastest way to become a senior manager? That's the fastest way. Well, again, you want to focus on becoming a senior manager as fast as possible when you are a planner, because you are making as much money as you can. And that's the reason why we're doing this business, but not the only reason. We're doing this because we also want to help other people. So the fastest way to make senior manager, of course, you can make volumes from your customers, volumes for your planners, right? Oh, and volumes for the planners that you referred. But you also, first of all, you want to look to yourself, because you're talking to them, but you're with yourself all the time. So you want to take advantage as much as possible of the company's rule that you can get as many as 4 packages on your first month. Okay, so you want to get like most of us, you want to get the business package or multiple business packages as much as possible, thereby catapulting you to a senior manager as fast as you can. And the other way is to help others become senior managers as fast as they can. This is make sure you help others achieve and also succeed. Okay, so now to talk more about the next rank, which is where the money seriously starts, I'd like to introduce you to a person I've met for over 10 years already. And this person, very special. And he was actually, when he came for the first time in another company, he was just like now, he's full of energy, full of love. And this is the most important thing for me. This person is full of love and sincerity. He's always happy, but make no mistake. The most important thing to him is other people also become successful. Please welcome, without further ado, the Senior Director from the US, Mr. Robert Nan.
Hello, everybody. Robert here from Los Angeles, California. It's about 3:30 in the morning. I'm very excited to share this next topic with you. Thank you, Mr. Patrick, for saying all these good things about me. I owe you dinner, okay? Well, I know Patrick for 10 years. He's a great guy, okay? He's going to do amazing things. Well, my topic for today is how to be team leaders. Carl, can you send me that slide, please, Carl? How to achieve team leaders. This is where the money starts, folks. Okay, you have a game plan, get to senior manager ASAP, but the money start as a team leader. If you are serious about making money and go all the way, you gotta go here to team leader ASAP. And let me share with you how to achieve that. Okay, Carl, next slide, please. This is how you become. First, you need to acquire 50,000 SP within 5 months. Okay, you can do it with like 10,000 per month, or just like me, I did it in 2 months. Okay, and to qualify, you need 3 different leg of senior manager. Okay, and you can count one big leg, 50% from one group, which is about 25,000 SP to count toward that. And the rest, open line and other group, combined total of 50,000 SP. And then to maintain to be qualified team leader, this is very important. You need to have 10,000 SP per month maintenance. And to release the money, you need to acquire 5 active customers. It can be your mom, your dad, or anybody active, customers. And as a team leader, like Patrick said, a senior manager, you get up to 30% commission, up to 40. But team leader, you're getting 40 up to 50%. Now, I don't know about you, doing the same work, would you be a planner, get 10% or 40% as a team leader? For me, show me where the money. Do not leave money on the table, okay? Get as much money you can. So if I were you, go team leader 40 to 50%, and this is how you get it, okay? As a team leader, you can get paid unlimited level in the TL group. Unlimited, folks, okay? 40% base commission. And my favorite part is actually when you're a team leader, 3-generation leadership match. 40% on generation 1. Generation 2, 20%. Generation 3, 10%. Okay, now let me tell you, if you can find somebody on your team leader, generation 1, 40%, it is big, big money. Imagine we're so early in the game right now. There's so many top leaders do not know about Riemann. Share this with them. Can you imagine you sponsor one person like Mr. Chris Kim? You're done. You find another person like Tim Quirk, you're done. And I'll just get in early. Don't think about it, okay? So it's very important, okay? Get to team leader ASAP. Top retail bonuses. Once you have 20, get extra 5%. We have 4,000 SP, 40,000, you got 10%. Now you get up to 50%. Okay. If you order personally from your back rebate program, you get 20% cash rebate and 20% rebate dollar. Okay. Next slide, Carl. Now, look at this slide. You want to get 10% or 40% when you get a customer. I don't know about you, but there's a lady in the US. Last month, I think she did over 150,000 SP. Can you imagine? And she was a director, by the way. She probably get 50%, all the rebate. So there's somebody who loves to get customer, folks. It's okay. So as a team leader, you get anywhere from 40 to 50%. As you're building your team, when you enroll a planner, you get 30%. If you have a manager, you get 20%. And if they're a senior manager, you get 10%. Understand the game plan. Okay? Do not miss money on the table. Okay? You can go team leader within 1 month, 1 week, 1 month, 2 months, up to 5 months, up to you, depending on your own speed. People in this call do it within 1 month. Okay? So next slide, if there's the next slide. So here's how you go to team leader game plan, folks. Okay? And you see that? All you need is 3 separate legs or open teams. And if you look at the number, create senior manager, like Petra said, the most important is senior managers. We create senior manager factories. If each leg has 3 senior managers, 6,000 times 3, that's 18,000. You do the math. That's 54,000. You qualify already. So you look at this plan, just imagine, okay, I need about 9 senior managers to go to team leaders. Some people just go 10 wide, like Mr. Chris came to emphasize, go 10 wide. Okay, some signs 6,000, some sign 3,000, sometimes business package, doesn't matter. Just go 10 wide minimum, and guarantee you just focus and work, you can hit team leaders. Okay, so this is one of the game plan. You can go team leader, have 3 people, 18,000 on each team. Now here's the system. Duplication of senior manager is the fastest way to become team leader, and this is exactly true. Okay, just help your people go senior manager, senior manager, senior manager. It will push you up to, actually, it will push you all the way up to national directors, folks. Okay, okay. The next speaker, I'm gonna introduce you. I tell you, Mr. Chris Kim. I've known him for over, I think, 16 years now. Is a legend in the industry of network marketing. He makes millions of dollars. He knows what he's doing, folks. If I were you, you take note, listen very carefully. Okay, he's also a dear friend of mine. This is my first time working with him, and now I know why he's making all the money. This guy is working, but not only that, good looking too, and very smart. So you know what, Mr. Chris Kim, are you there?
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me. What a wonderful team leader training, sir. And it's truly an honor to be in business with you. Thank you so much. All right. Well, good afternoon, good morning, and good evening to you wherever you guys are. It's truly a pleasure to meet you. I'm coming to you from my daughter's room here at 3:38 a.m. But you know what? When it's time to show up, you show up, and that's how you become successful in this business. And first and foremost, I want to say, Kumusta ka to all my Filipino planners. It's truly an honor to be building this legacy company with you. And I want to congratulate you guys for being one of the first Asian countries in the history of Remon to be launching, because we are writing history in our industry. We will become a legacy company. And to the likes of the market, like the Filipino market, we're going to find many, many successful people here. Really, really good people, good work ethic, and people that understand the worldwide trends. So with that said, it's truly an honor to be here to launch this orientation training with you. We are actually going down in history. So with that said, I get to actually wrap up this training, the final part, and kind of go over with you some of the important things that's going to help you become successful long term. So I get to talk about launching your business and committing to the plan. Now, I want you to look at that word, commitment. You see, nothing ever happens without a full-on commitment and promise to yourself and to those you made that commitment to. And what really comes with the word commitment after that, that's really another connecting word that kind of goes hand in hand, is action. Action is actually the precursor, maybe the little baby brother to success. If you don't take action, guess what happens? Nothing. You have to learn to take action. So what I mean by that is when you're taking actions, it's important to go through the motion. It doesn't really matter what kind of results you get, whether you get a yes or a no. Yes, it is important because that's what's ultimately going to make your business grow. But what's more important than getting a yes or a no is you doing the action and understanding the activities needed to grow your business. So regardless of the results, you need to do this so you learn and really grasp what it takes to build a real successful business here in Remont. So the first thing I'd like you to do is schedule your 2K pop-up parties. Now we call it K pop-up, but pretty much it's an experience meeting that you're doing for prospects, right? Whether it's at a home, whether it's at a coffee shop, or whether it's at like an office or a third party, or even at the Makati HQ office, right? I know in Asia, customarily we don't bring people to the home, but we meet at a third party. And over there, whatever it is you do, schedule your first 2K pop-ups. Now in this K pop-up, you might get some yeses, you're probably going to get some nos, you're going to be kind of confused, you don't know what's going on, and things are just going to fly by during that time. But it's okay. It's absolutely normal, and it's absolutely something that you must go through, because when you go through these 2K pop-ups, of course, we want to get yeses, customers, and grow your business and make commissions. But what it's going to do for you is it's going to give you the experience to go through a K pop-up and you understand what really happens in there, and you're better prepared every time you do it. And by the time you have a big team, you're going to know exactly what to do and how to launch your people. But in order for you to get good at it, you have to do it, right? And in a K pop-up, typically three to four things happen. Number one, someone's going to buy a product right there on the spot. They want to try K Beauty. The second one, they'll probably sign up as a customer, right? Buy something small. I want to try it myself. If I like it, I'll order more. Okay. Second is customer. The third is these are kind of like entrepreneurial people, but they're going to ask you, hey, how do you make money? How can I make money? And they become planners and partners of yourself. And the fourth one is what? A not now. When somebody tells you no, it usually means not now. It's timing, and you can come to the conclusion to put a mental note about that timing in their life and learn how to do a follow-up. So this is why scheduling your 2K pop-ups are by far the most important thing. You know, when they say when you're buttoning up a shirt, the very first button in the whole matters the most, because that's going to set the tone on your success of buttoning it up all the way, right? So that's really what this is, to set the tone correctly. So make sure you schedule your first and second K pop-up date. Reach out to your senior manager and team leader, and they're going to help you. The next part I want to cover is making a list. This is by far the most important thing you can do in the entire business. Can you imagine opening up a Jollibee in the Philippines and then not selling spaghetti, not selling rice, and not selling any chicken? Think about that, guys. You opened up a Jollibee and then you didn't sell anything, right? That is what this is like. If you sign up in Remont and become an entrepreneur, a business owner, and you don't make a list, the question is, what are we doing, right? The list is your ammunition. The list is what keeps it going. The list is what builds and grows your entire distribution. So if someone is telling you that they don't have a list or they don't have a lot of people to talk to, what I say is, no, those are the people you're embarrassed to talk to. Okay, let me say it again. When somebody comes to me and says, Chris, I don't have that many people in my contact, no, that means you've made the decision for them and you've already decided they're not going to do it or they will do it. Now, one thing I tell you is never, ever prejudge, because the people you think that are going to do it are not going to do it. And the people that you think will do it, the people you think that will do it are not going to do it. And the people you think that won't do it will do it. Like, I'm one of the guys that people thought I wouldn't do it because I was some K-pop guy, right? And then I showed up and I did it, right? So what that means is you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. It was never yours to begin with. So you have everything to gain, nothing to lose. Right now, that person is not on my team. And if I don't ask, they'll never be on my team. But if I ask, there's a chance they might be on my team. And if I work hard enough, I'll make sure they get on my team, right? But if I don't ask, guess what happens? they'll never be on your team. So remember, it starts with making a list. If you don't make that list, your team is never going to grow. Also, here's what I like to tell people. You could have about 100 people in your phone contacts. You could have about 100 people in your email, and then another 100 people in your social media. So that's about 350 to 200 people. Come on, man. Don't tell me you don't have contacts. I know you have contacts, right? So put it out there. Make sure your team makes a list. If you're brand new in this business, remember, you have to make a list if your team wants to grow. Create your product and business story. Now let's take a look at some of these before and afters. There are countless and countless and endless amount of before and after pictures here in the Remon community. And you know what's cool? People from all walks of life, red, brown, yellow, black, or white, can all participate and get that beautiful glass skin. Why? Because we do not sell a all-in-one lotion and potion, but what we do sell is a solution in professional care that allows you to do the double cleanse, right? The double cleanse is what creates the clean canvas, and then we nourish, which is the booster serum, all the microfluidized liposomes going into the dermis, and then we protect and we top it off with a lotion, the EX cream, and the sunscreen, and the BB cream, right? So people from all walks of life can do this, but the reason why you want to create your story is because it becomes a catalyst to start a conversation about Remon from the jump. If somebody comes to you and says, oh my gosh, Blue, Krizia, what did you do to your face? Did you get plastic surgery? Right? That right there becomes the catalyst that opens a conversation. No, by the way, I've only spent, this amount of money, very affordable, on K-beauty. And guess what? People know K-beauty. So that's the punchline, right? When you say the word K-beauty, everybody gets the aha moment, like, what? And that becomes the catalyst. So you have to be first the walking billboard with untouchable, dewy glass skin. Okay. As you can see, there's so many more people using the Bodolab with the hair growing back, all the redness, rosacea, the bumps, wrinkles, the lifting, everything is happening for men, women, young children, red, brown, yellow, black, or white, cancer patients, pregnant people. Everybody can use this product. Once again, this is a German Dermatest certified product, one of the cleanest products in the world. Okay. So now going back to events and attending those events. Okay, let's talk about orientation and presentation. Okay, for the orientation presentation, like today, guys, I do not care if you're a planner, manager, senior manager, team leader, director, senior director, or national director. Get on these calls regularly. Commit to getting on these calls 50 times once a week. And let me explain why. Okay. The first time you get on these orientations, you're learning the ABCs and the 1, 2, 3s and the aha moments. But however, for those of you that have a plan to be successful here, you need to learn how to train this stuff. You need to learn how all of this training works. And in order to do that, the best way possible is monkey see, monkey do. Get on and learn the orientation like you're memorizing a song. You heard that right, like you're memorizing a song. All my brothers and sisters in the Philippines, I know you can sing. I know you are talented. So think of it like a song. Get on every orientation. Listen to this over and over and over and over till you can unconsciously, competently do this training on your own like a recording. This is why you need to get on, because that is the basis and the start of duplication. Not listening to it once, oh, I understood it and moving on, but doing it with intention over and over and over and over and get participation on here. And that's how you're going to grow and teach people. The presentation is the same thing, right? Find your best presenter, right? Whether it's Christy Belliston, Robert Nunn, Coach Pat, whoever it is, our sales manager, Carl, whoever it is, whoever you like how they do their presentations, be a fan, be a fangirl, be a fanboy, follow them everywhere and get on their presentations. Why? Get on everybody's presentations, because the true reality is everybody is saying the same thing. We're all singing the same song, right? But the delivery, the way we deliver the message is all in different styles, right? And that's where most people are going to hear it from different angles. But let's just say you're a certain personality and you heard it from a similar person, it's going to resonate, it's going to connect with you, and it's going to expand your mind, give you the aha moment, the realization, and the understanding, right? So the first part is to get the information and understand the opportunity. But getting on these presentations over and over is so that you can become a great presenter. Get on, and just by getting on these two platforms, you will automatically master the business, right? So it's not about getting on once, right? For some of us that read the Bible, right? We've read it over and over and over and over and over again. And guess what happens? Every time you read it again, it gives you a new meaning, right? Or a new type of outlook. That's what these presentations and orientations are designed to do, because the speakers change. Though the information is the same, the delivery and the emotional part that is attached to it is always going to be revolving, and it's designed to connect with everybody. So make sure you guys get on this, okay? Commit to your first team event, right? Pick a day and time, but committing to this first team event is showing that you are willing to take action, you're willing to be a part of the community, and you're coachable, right? This shows your upline that you committing to these team events, it's worthy for their time to pour in you, spend their money and time, and invest in you. So get to these team events. Your first training date, right? For us, like we you know, whatever team it is, every team is launching their main team training events with promotions, certain types of Zoom schedules, whatever it is. Get on those training days. Get on the company training days. We have our sales manager, Mr. Carl. He's going to be running the HQ training programs with Mr. Danny Bay. Make sure you guys stay updated, get on it, and commit. Another thing I want to talk about is getting to that next convention. Past few months ago, we had an amazing Macau convention. What I talk about with convention is conventions are designed to transfer emotion and belief. It transfers that belief, right? That you can do it. People from all walks of life, someone with your similar story yourself, you're there and you see it and you're engaging, right? So if it's designed to transfer belief, guess what? The team with the most people there, the biggest real estate in the room, by default, they're going to win. They're going to own the market, run the market, and they're going to be the most successful because the most people got impacted, right? So make sure you make a conviction, a decision to get to that first convention date. So my little basic training here is done. And as we wrap up, I'm going to kind of talk about the starter kits for December. And as you know, we have some wild promotions going on. Really lucrative promotions for the PI market in particular. We have the signature Remon gift ritual gift set. We have essential gift sets. We have a bunch of free gift bags for everybody that make the purchase. But just to go over the 300 basic kit, this is 21,000 Philippine pesos. The 1,000 advanced kit, this is 68,000 Philippine pesos. And for the 1,500 business kit, this is essentially 99,000 Philippine pesos. Now, for what I like to recommend to you, get in where you fit in, where you're comfortable most. Make sure when you're out there recruiting, you tell this to people, get in where you're comfortable most. However, if you would like to work smart, these are the reasons why to get the bigger packs, right? So for the 300 basic kit, this is essentially a kit for you to use on your own. It can be a catalyst for people to start a conversation with you, but that's about it. You know, you can't really share skincare. Now, the advanced kit, now this kind of shows you you're serious. Why? Because you understand as you're building this business, you're going to get some onslaught sales right then and there. They're going to want to buy it, right? Some are going to want to try the EX cream. Somebody might just want to try the booster. Somebody might want to try a Bodalab. But that becomes the doorway for them to become a planner, upgrade, order the whole set, the whole kit, whatever that case may be, right? And the 1,500 business kit as well, right? Here's what I like to say. What you do duplicates. What you do duplicates. Monkey see, monkey do. If you get the 1,500 business kit, your team's going to get it. If you didn't get it and you tell them to get it, they will start scratching their head saying, why? Why is that, right? Same thing. For you to run a business, you got to have some inventory on hand. Imagine me opening a Jollibee and I am not selling any chicken. That's crazy, right? Same thing, opening a K-beauty business and not having any product on hand and just explaining what this stuff is, that's crazy, right? The reason why you want to have a couple sets on hand is one, for you to use yourself, another set for you to sell on slot right then and there. And third, you want to have a demo package, sell an experience, whether you're at Jollibee, whether you're at Starbucks, whether you're at the Makati Business Center running a full-on demonstration, you still want to have some product to slap on the wrist, give them a great experience. So with that said, get in where you fit in, okay? Because what's more important than just buying the products is your time. We want your time investment as being an architect in building out this distribution channel that is built with time investment, people. All right. Okay. Now, with that said, in light of 2026, we have a new leadership search promotion. This is to go out there and find the next superstar in your business. United States, Canada, Taiwan, Hong Kong, Malaysia, Singapore, Mexico, and the Philippines and the UK are all collectively participating in this promotion. So if I announced your country, you are in. So all new planners that you enroll December 1st to 2025 by 12 a.m. Pacific Standard Time through December 31st, which is the last day of December, New Year's Eve, 2025, 11:59 to the T. While you're doing the countdown, we're going to be getting our last few representatives and planners in. They can each make up to 25,000 in extra cash bonuses by achieving the ranks of team leader and above. So let me kind of go over this with you, right? So as they've scooped this up along the way, they're going to also scoop up commissions, and that becomes a total gross of about almost 25,000. But if you launch a brand new planner and they become a team leader in 3 months, they're going to scoop up 2,500 US dollars. In 6 months, they become a director. They're going to scoop up 5,000 US dollars. In 9 months, they earn $7,500 USD for hitting senior director, and hitting national director in 12 months, they're going to earn an additional $10,000 USD. So with that said, my part here is done. As you know, we had a successful Remon convention throughout the world in the US, and we just wrapped up Macau. And now we're going back to the United States in Long Beach, California, and we will be having our Remon Roadmap North America convention coming to you at the end of February. And then a few months after, we will be launching our secondary Remon Macau convention as well. So with that said, I want to congratulate all the people in the Philippines for being one of the top 10 countries to launch, become a part of the legacy. As you know, every Thursday and Tuesday in your local time, I believe we will be launching the Remon orientation and the Remon revealed opportunity presentation. Days and times are a little bit subject to change based on local markets, but the important thing is all the important senior managers, team leaders, and directors are here to participate, take you by the hand step by step, and be successful. Make sure you guys plug into the team Zoom. So with that said, my part here is done. I want to thank everybody for being committed to the Remon opportunity, to the challenge of being here. And I want to thank you for having me and all the amazing, wonderful speakers here that were here before you today. And I will see you guys at the top. I wish you so much success out in the Philippines. The Philippine market is a near and dear special market to us U.S. leaders. We share a special camaraderie. There's a big Filipino community here in the U.S., but also it is an English-speaking nation, a Taglish-speaking nation. So much love and respect to you guys. We are super excited to build a legacy, and we will see you next week with all of our top leaders. Have a great day. See you soon. We'll see you at the top. Bye-bye. Love you guys. Have a great day. Bye.